Hi everyone, I'm back. And we're gonna learn how to create wall types. So currently I have this wall that it's a basic wall exterior wood siding on wood stud. Okay, so if you go into edit and we go into the construction structure edit, it shows us all of our layers, what this wall has. So right now we can see that it is wood stud because it's 5.5. And then it has an interior vapor bearing, which depends on where you are. You can have an interior vapor barrier, and then gypsum board 2.5. Sometimes it's 5/8. In this case, it's 1.5. And then you have your plywood, which would be 3/4. In some cases, and then you have your air gap, and then your finish, your siding flat. And you don't have to have an air gap in this, so you can actually remove that if you like. It's not necessary. If you go to preview, you can see it in plan view, or you can see it in section view. You see all the layers right there. And you can add any material so that it actually shows your materials as you're putting it together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create our own. Okay, so in order to do this, we press OK. You're gonna go back to this mode, which again, if you exit out, you go to edit type, and this is where it is. And so we want to duplicate that wall. Okay, you can name it the same thing, you can name it something else, you can just let's see, we want a metal stud. So let's do exterior. And then we're gonna do metal studs. All right. You can be more specific. The more specific you are, the better it is for you as you're going back trying to figure out where this wall is. Now that we've duplicated, we can edit, and it won't change any of the walls that are currently here. Just gonna modify it to this wall that is currently highlighted. So let's say I'm gonna change. I don't want vapor barrier, so I'm gonna delete that. I don't want an interior. I do want 5/8 sheeting. I mean, a gypsum board, so 5/8. Usually they use that for commercial, and a lot of time they do it in residential as well. But it depends. And then a metal stud is 6, exactly 6. Wood goes in half increments, so it's 3.5 for a 2x4, and then it's a 5.5 for a 2x6. Now, for metal, 2x6 is actually 6. And then as you go down, I believe it goes into 5/8, and it varies up and down. I think the only ones that are solid is the 6. There's a couple in between, but it's a 6 for the metal. And then we want, you can do tile, you can do EFIS. Let's do EFIS. Usually EFIS is 1 to 3 inches. Let's do 2 inches. And then we are bringing in an air gap for EFIS. We're also inserting a new material, and this one's going to be our actual vapor barrier. So in order to bring it down, because I need it right over here underneath, we're just going to click down, and then our vapor barrier is going to be on top, or our air barrier. So let's do member layer, and then we go look for the material and put it in. We find vapor retarder, there you go. And then we're gonna give 1-inch gap. You can give it 2 if you like. And then we're gonna change it to EFIS. Sometimes you can type it in. I'm not sure what is in the library as. If we even have it. Interesting. Anyway, you can actually even create it if you want. Okay, so we're gonna create, and this was in my previous video. Creating a material, rename it. All right, you can name it EFIS. I'm just gonna call it E for quick purposes. And we go in here and we look for it. We go into our library, scroll down, and we're gonna go to stucco, which is it is a stucco. EFIS is the technical term. We can go black. So when you say EFIS, you're gonna go for the whole system, not just the stucco. Okay, let's go black. And so in order to do it, you either double click or you can just switch it over. If we go over here, you can see it's already there and it's updated. Hit apply and press OK. And then press OK. And you can preview it and see it. Alright, press OK. And there you have it, folks. It's been layered in there. We go to plan view. Lower plan. First floor. And then you can see that there's difference. If you click on them, it tells you the walls. And you see all the layering. Then you can do coarse, medium, so there's less detail. But that's how you create a wall. Duplicate it and go ahead and change the layers to whatever you like. And if you don't have the material in your materials, then you go ahead and import them in and modify it to look however you want it to look. So good luck trying that out, and I hope you get good results.